Alright, here we go. In this video shoot, I'm gonna describe in this. This is my new flashlight, believe me or not, and I'll give you the preamble of how I've had it. And actually, it's my father's flashlight, and it's not settled yet. Who's gonna own this nice item in years, days, and maybe now. I'm the happy owner of this lead flashlight, and I kinda reshuffle things around me, and I set my camera at some weird angle. If you look at me and you get something creepy, and that's probably me, and no can do, just my new set of things that I installed, and the stuff that goes and falls along these lines, you know what I'm saying? Just my durable flashlight. And what's new about it, I kinda handed down that previous one, my old flashlight, to my father, and once I came to into my parents' apartment, I just had a glance at the bedside table along beside my mother's bed, beside my mother's couch, and I had a glance and I saw this nice item, and kind of like give a sly look at my father's face, to my father, and he was just nodding me like almost in approval, and in no time, just in the same moment he nodded, just, you're gonna own it or what? Well, looking at me that way. Don't be that way. I'm not. I'm just quiet. I'm just whatever. It's yours. I'm not gonna touch it or anything. Just that goes along these lines. And finally, I've got it. And my father just nodded, and he agreed on that fact that we had to share exchange with our flashlights. And I handed down my previous one. It's made out of aluminium fusion, believe me or not, and this one is made out of some unknown type of plastic or something rubber, plastic, kindish material, and I'm gonna dive deeply into those ramblings as soon as this preamble disappears. I'm finally done with my preamble, and what I'll say, I just was the question raised there, because the question went as follows: why my father didn't like this item. Not to say that he don't like this item, but he said he's kind of like not satisfied to the full extent what way this flashlight operates and operated, I should say, because you have to press this button in order to switch to the first mode of blinking, and once you push it once again, it gets the second mode of this operation going, like the beam of white light being slightly like higher brightness, stronger beam, and once you press it for the third time, it gets to the lower degree of lighting, going slightly like lower strength of beam. The light becomes more like less intense and more like dim slightly, if you get what I say. Good for you then if you do. So once you press it once again, it begins to blink again, and it goes like in circle. My father is not satisfied with that way of operating of this thing, and that's why I'm like more experienced owner of some sophisticated fucking items. I was given this nice item because of those issues with blinking, not wanted to own it in that way, and the stuff that goes along this line, you know what I'm saying. And my previous flashlight that I handed down to my father, now he's the happy owner of my old flashlight. Previously he owned that old flashlight I'd been given after I was given this one. So you get the story, I hope you do. And it's kind of like preamble. That's what I wanted to pitch here, is like introductory thing, and let's fucking dive into particularities of this lead item. So I'm not sure about the quality of my sound of today, because again, I don't want to pay too much attention. I don't want to pay too much attention to what's just happening in terms of my just technical issues, or what might get wrong, or what might go haywire or awry. I don't care about that. I don't care about my American this durable flashlight that I'm happy owner of. So what do we have here? We have the shape being like slightly not weird, but slightly more sophisticated as I had previously. That flashlight being aluminum made. This one is plastic, rubber, or something made. Believe me or not, I hope you believe what I'm saying and what I'm saying here. I'm making my effort to sound American for and for me in the first place. I'm not deceiving anyone here. I'm not hiding in this place. You may leave at whatever moment you want. So okay, what do we got? We got this button on the rear side of this flashlight, made kind of like a rounded shape, but it's like with dots on it, grooves and dots for better grip. I hope it's for better grip. And what else? It has a tail, like see this dog wags its tail, wails. It wags its tail. See, it's like a dog tail. It's like a dog. It's like a dog tail. It's wavering its tail. Oh my god. So these kind of like lace. It's like 15 centimeters of its length. It's like nothing special about it. It shouldn't be discussed. We have the smaller part of this lace given like a slightest like thread. Literally like you would put it in your needle for sewing your things, like your seamstress or tailor. You would use it this type of thread that calls this big lace, connects this big lace to the rear part of this flashlight. It's like it has loops kind of like stashed under the plastic made cover or something, and it has the knot like knot that holds this friggin' tail that keeps it attaches it to the body of this flashlight. So we've done with the rear side of it. We have this brim, not a brim actually, literally like rim that is made over it, and it's like dented at some points. Like it goes like 1, 2, 3, how many? Six dents on it, being perched at the same distance apart of each other. It makes like round something, rectangle something, unknown shape I cannot even pronounce in my American. So it has like several I guess it's 6 dents on it. It's like 6 sexagon. I'm not sure this word exists, so I'm not sure it's round. So I'll check it later. I'll check it later. So the body itself has pretty ordinary shape, being like circle and cylinder shaped. Nothing special about it. It has another like rim around it. Nothing special about it as well. It has another extension like going to the wider rim, and the wider rim flanks to the larger bluish rim made of some other substance, like more like plastic, not being like rubber plastic made thing, you know what I'm saying, but fully like plastic and being bluish. It has some signage on it, being like operating several modes as I described them previously, and the subsequent part has those grooves, and it's pretty extraordinary shape. It's pleasant to touch and feel it with your fingertips, and that's the main purpose, I guess, why it's made in this way, in this shape, I should say. And it's hard to express my feelings of adoration when I touch it and I feel it on my fingertips. That's why I'm dedicating the special part of my today's video to this part of this flashlight. I'm not sugarcoating, I'm not understating something. I'm just getting and saying right to the point, the way it is, I should say, without any fucking sugarcoating, exaggeration, or understating things around that point at all, I should say. So the lens has dome-shaped bent outward, outwards bent surface with its lens. This lens is dome-shaped, it's bent outwards, and that's why it's dome-shaped. It's translucent, it's nice to look at it. It has some lightning element that sits deeply in that space and that premise of the front part of this flashlight. It sits there deeply, and I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna misuse its tolerance while I'm ranting this. It listens to what I'm ranting right now. It sits there, showing no signs of wanting to jump out of this adorable flashlight of mine. I hope you get it. Everything that I said. So I'm bearing. I should say, bear with all just ramblings being said here on my channel. If you don't agree on those, then you are free to leave at whatever moment of your adorable life you want to do that. You have my permission to do that. So we can proceed with the, I guess, with the final part of describing this nice item. It has bent inwards, kind of like cone-shaped inner part of this final front side of this flashlight. It's nothing extraordinary about it, but it's like seats together. It's used the shape of this lens that is dome-shaped. It fits it well, not suits as well, but fits as well. These outer rim flanks right to the outer part of the surface of this lens. It flanks just right correctly, and it sits there well, and it's not gonna be removed by me, or just, I hope this flashlight will live a long happy life as soon as I will. I hope I will. So anyways, I guess I'm done with my today's ramblings. If it's been harsh and intolerable, or unbearable, or just something weird to non-Native American ears, then you might be Native American, you might be following me in a native mood, it might be even you haven't got you might get what I said, and then good for you for doing so. It's been me making something extraordinary, trying to branch out in each of my video shoots here, particularly on this one. It's not something just scientific or just out of my mind. It's just the way I live the way I live my life, and I'm not gonna stepping out of my adorable life track as soon as I leave. If I will, I hope I will. So anyways, let's wrap this shit up. Let's go today and save some more lead topics for some describing oriented materials in my comment sessions on this channel here. It's presumably oriented for this purpose only, of ranting and describing and going Americans. Me for making teens wake up. If you don't know, you know what a cheerful and lesson every uncommon elite morning of yours, and it's gonna be fine with you. Then I'll be honest with you. As soon as I will appear on this channel, I hope I will. So anyways, let's just call it a day and keep some voice of mine for later topics. I'll be with you on it as soon as you will appear on my channel. I will follow you. If you're just native speaker, you may comment in the comment section below. You're gonna like blah 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 blah, something good, something wrong that goes and stuff that goes along these lines. Nonsense. I'm done for the night. Rex, and you're wrong. Have a nice one. Wake up cheerful and have a lesson and come in the morning. Bye.